The 1-0 to Clark. He takes the sinker right on the inside. He's really using that inside part of the plate well on those sinkers. If he can live with the sinker right there all game, he's not going to have any issues. 1-1 the count. Clark takes the slider off the plate. Well, again, if Tyndall's spotting the pitches like he is right now and getting swings on it, he's going to be fine. Right now the ballers are laying off. 2-1 the count. Tyndall throws and Clark gets a ground ball. Weekly hit. Scores a hole in short. The play will go to second and that's it. It's a fielder's choice for Clark. It's an RBI. And in comes Carson to score. It's 1-0 Oakland.
That's exactly what Tyndall wanted. A sinker inside and a ground ball, but if it hits too softly and the walk, when you walk 3 in an inning, it's going to bite you lightly, and it does. That ball is complete.
So we'll see the Oakland debut of Stephen Wilmer, who, when the ballers faced him in Rocky Mountain, I don't know that they got him out more than once per game. Of course, they wouldn't have faced Rocky Mountain the rest of the year, but a guy that gave them a lot of trouble in those 2 series.
Yeah, that's a lie. We got him out twice on the 29th of May. He went 4 for 6.
Here's the first pitch to the switch-hitting Wilmer. Sinker. Drops in at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. 1-0 Oakland. It's Martinez at third and Clark at first. Jurgen setting up right down the heart of the plate. Tyndall throws, and it's swung on and missed by Wilmer. Right over the off speed is 0-2. Wilmer just finishing up a drive from Colorado Springs last night. I've made that drive myself 4 different times. The next pitch hooks into the glove of Coos. That might have scored 2, but instead it's a line drive for out number 3. Ballers 1, House nothing on 8:06 a.m.
Saturday at 2 p.m. It's the Mentors. Remarkable CEOs who challenge your thinking about life and work.
Join us Saturday as we talk with one of the greatest football players in history, 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana, as we learn how to get the most out of those around you and perform at your best under pressure. We'll also learn how he has parlayed his team leadership skills into a very successful career as an angel investor.
The Mentors, Saturday at 2 p.m. on 8:60 a.m. The Answer. Tune in Saturday night for a unique 1-hour talk show covering today's top financial and investment topics. It's the best of investing with host Edward Brown. Each week, Edward and his special guests break down a variety of contemporary business and financial topics for you. Get the news behind the news as they bring some common sense to today's often confusing headlines. The best of investing with Edward Brown. Saturday at 10 p.m. on 8:60 a.m. The Answer. 8:60 a.m. The Answer. You're listening to Oakland Ballers Baseball on 8:60 a.m. The Answer.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball 8:60 a.m. The Answer. We're here in West Oakland. But now, it's time for a new segment on 8:60 a.m. The Answer. We're actually going to leave Oakland and explore the wide world of baseball. Nevada Cullen, our travel agent. Nevada, where are we going to go today?
We're going to Truckee, California, the birthplace of one CJ Fish, making his baller's debut.
Let's hear about Truckee.
Well, if you didn't know about Truckee like me, you're going to find out about it. And I'm finding out about it as you are. Truckee is a town just southwest of Reno, Nevada, or Nevada.
Here's Guillermo Diaz, the first pitch from the ball out.
Truckee is located just northwest of Lake Tahoe, Kentucky. The shortest drive.
Diaz lead off the second. A 1-0 count. Swing and a miss on the high fastball.
Located in actually what is called Nevada County of Nevada County, California. Correct. Didn't know that was a thing, so very honored to be able to do this.
Line drive and it's up and over at third. Wikipedia page. See what you got. That's where we need to take.
There we go.
Jurgen, the catcher, started yesterday. Starting his second straight game. As Sid works from the windup, the first pitch breaking ball drops in. Very close to strike one. Right-hander from the windup. Fastball down and away. No, excuse me, a strike call. It's 1-1. And wait for Ricardo Rodriguez.
Okay, I feel the need to inform everyone, including myself, about the Donner Party.
You do not know about the Donner Party.
I don't.
Oh, I see. Next pitch is fouled back. I will say this is going to be a test run of wide rules of baseball today, it appears. So we'll get it right tomorrow. But the Donner Party, if you don't know who the Donner Party are, I would do a little bit of reading on that. That is a rather infamous wagon or covered wagon plan. As a big curveball gets the swing and a miss by Jurgen. 2 strikeouts for Sid. There's Donner Lake up near Lake Tahoe, past Truckee. And there'll be some not so light reading tonight for you, perhaps.
Okay. It was originally called Coburn Station. It was a railroad town, Truckee, starting with the Transcontinental Railroad. There's that.
First pitch to Garrett Keever is a fastball at the knees for strike one.
There's also the Truckee River, just east of Truckee, and there are, you can river raft there.
Fastball, strike 2, right on the outside, and now Keever wants time as he didn't care for either of those first 2 calls. How about notable people?
Oh, here we go. I forgot this section. Well, TJ Sid is 1.
The next pitch, a ground ball toward left. In time. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning, and we will have to find a better ignition fuel to get this rocket off the ground for tomorrow at the top of the second. Five-hole baseball, as a lot of call it. And now we'll come back with another experimental segment. We'll see how it goes at the bottom of the second. It is 1-0 Owens on 8:16.
Attention, go-getters and sales enthusiasts. Salem Media Group is looking for passionate individuals to join our team as media strategists. You'll be selling cutting-edge radio and digital advertising solutions to businesses looking to grow their brand presence. With comprehensive training, ongoing support, and unlimited earning potential, this is your chance to make a difference. Visit our website at salemmediagroup.com/careers to learn more and apply today. Salem Media Group is an equal opportunity employer. Don't risk losing the trusted news, traffic, sports, and weather you get from AM radio stations. It's time to make your voice heard. We need Congress to pass the AM radio for every vehicle act to keep AM radio in cars. With internet and cell services around, AM can be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this critical legislation now.
Message is generated tonight. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may take it to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 8:16 AM. The answer, I'm Tyler Peterson, Lake Nevada calling. It's 1-0 Oakland against the Florida Colorado Avalanche. Now, I sometimes like to make fun of Nevada. We have fun here at the broadcast talking about technology I grew up with, technology he grew up with. And we've got a new segment called The Fax Machine, F-A-C-T-S machine.
Wait, what's the fact?
That's exactly right. I have a fax machine sitting next to us. Vince, our engineer and director at 8:60 AM down in Fremont, he has a fax machine, and he's about to send me some fax over the fax machine as Jalen Smith stands in against Mark Tyndall. And the first pitch is taken. Now let's get that fax machine going. All right, I now have some facts about TJ Sizz as the next pitch is taken inside. DJ Sizz is a 12th round pick of the Oakland Athletics in 2022, was a 364th overall pick. The same draft, the A's took Daniel Susak. The 2-0 to Smith is fouled off his leg. It's 2-1. He was in Stockton for 2 seasons, made it as high as Lansing. Those are the love nuts in the Midwest League. And his numbers in college, and that's the Sacramento area Cosumnes Rivers College, 85 innings pitched, 117 strikeouts to just 33 walks. And probably a big part of that was that curveball he sports at over 3,000 RPM. So I appreciate you, Vince, sending those over via the fax machine. And that's how you do a segment, young man.
Yes. I have a young whippersnapper.
2-1. That's down and away. 3-1. Now we have fun here, and we appreciate everyone who turns in. And Nevada is, I wouldn't say a rising star because he's already way up there. And certainly you're much better than I was at the age of 21 or 22 or even 23 or 24 probably. 3-1. So you knock him down just to build him back up again. Here's a high drive to left field, and goodbye. Does that feed the roof? Not quite. It bounces onto the screen. 2-0 Oakland.
It didn't feed the roof, but it got tangled in the ivy on the brick building out in left field after the bounce off the pavement. Talking about knocking him down. He knocked that one out. Jalen Smith with the ball. Solo shot, doubled the baller's lead, his 9th of the year.
Well, they didn't get a hit off of Tyndall in the first, despite the run. It was 3 walks. But when that sinker doesn't catch the inside, that's the danger. Now here's Drew Woodcock in his second professional game, looking for his first professional hit. The first pitch, the sinker below the zone, 1-0. Took an 0 for 3 yesterday. He was the left fielder for Texas Tech, batted .326, 14 home runs and 11 doubles this year for Texas Tech. Sinker catches the bottom of the zone. Woodcock's in right field today, as he was yesterday. Tyndall working from the windup. The 1-1 is in the dirt again. 3 sinkers, all low. 2-0 Ballers. A run in the first, a run in the second. Tyndall from the windup once more. Woodcock takes inside. There's that sinker again. Now 3-1. Well, you've seen 4 sinkers. You get the slider and take a big swing on 3-1. Let's see. Jurgen sets up inside once more. The pitch is the sinker. It was out over the plate, and Woodcock hits it into himself. 3-2.
There's a good one though. Bottom of the zone to Woodcock. You know, it looks good at first, but because it's a sinker, it becomes harder to hit as it's a heavy pitch.
So now does that set up the slider? 5 straight sinkers, a 3-2 count. Tyndall fires, and it's one on. That's at the left field. It's hit pretty deep. George back, and that is gone. Woodcock, his first professional hit, is his first professional home run. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if he was sitting on the slider, he was a little bit out in front, but he got barrel to that ball, and that went.
Guy's in a fucking hurry
Ballers
for
go
no
back
reason.
to back for the 3rd time this year.
Well, he had 14 bombs his last year at Texas Tech. He came into his own through Woodcock. So it's no professional hit. Is the long ball. That was just clearing the wall his left to make the lead 3-0.
Here's Leslie. First pitch. Leslie swings and fouls that away. Well, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. I know Davis and Harden went back-to-back twice. And I think neither of them were involved in the back-to-back-to-back home runs that were hit in YOLO.
That's correct.
So here's Leslie. He loses the top hand on his swing. It's 0-2. Leslie trying to go over the fence for their second back-to-back-to-back home run.
And one who was involved in that was Jalen Smith.
Smith, Jefferson, and Martinez, if memory serves.
Got it.
Dude, come on, you have a huge
The
gap in
0-2,
front
Leslie
of
looks
you.
at the slider just off the plate. It's a really nice pitch. And that's a pitcher's strike right there. I mean, I'm surprised that did not get the ring up from Ricardo Rodriguez. The next pitch, Leslie fights off a sinker that, boy, I thought that was about to hit him. 2 home runs to start this second inning. Home runs by Smith and Woodcock. Now the 1-2. Leslie takes in the dirt the slider. Tyndall 37 pitches. 16 of them have been strikes. That's not the side you want to be on. The next one, Leslie, a ground ball foul.
And give a lot of credit to these ballers, batters. They're laying off that slider for the most part. They keep going outside. They keep watching it, fighting off the other pitches that really aren't too hittable. That was a good 2-2 pitch. Inside on the hands, and Leslie still able to fight it off.
Here comes the 2-2. Tyndall winds and fires, and Leslie takes sinker high. 3-2. Another deep count for Mark Tyndall. 3-0 Ballers. It'll be a payoff to Josh Leslie. Here it comes. It's swung on and missed. The sinker right by Leslie. It's the second strikeout for Tyndall, and now there's one away.
That was a tough pitch for Leslie to hit. 90 at the bottom of the zone. Good sinker there from Tyndall to bounce back after back-to-back homers to the Ballers.
Here's Brett Carson. Walked and scored in the first. Keeping an eye on Lowe, the third baseman, who is sort of playing in the middle of the base path at third. Brett Carson's known to drop a bunt down here and there. And the first pitch is a slider that comes down and into the left-handed hitter. 1-0. 24 balls, now 25 balls to just 21 strikes. The 1-0 pitch, Carson fouls the sinker back. Brett Carson from Asheville, Ohio, went to Marietta College. Right out of that, he played for the Washington Wild Things in the Frontier League for a handful of games, was traded to Rocky Mountain. Spent the better part of his 23 campaign there, but broke his hamate bone in a game in Ogden, had surgery, had it removed, and has been on fire for Rocky Mountain this year before being traded to Oakland. The 2-1 now from Tyndall. Carson swings and misses. Perhaps a change-up that time from Tyndall. 2-2. Jurgen setting up off the plate. Here's the pitch. It's a sinker. Strike 3 called. Right on the black. Carson is not going to argue. And there's a second strikeout of the inning for Tyndall.
Good pitch back. The sinker when Tyndall locates it. When he doesn't, it results in some home runs as the Ballers are playing.
Now, Dante Stewart is not going to be happy taking strike 3 in his first at bat because he's a man that likes to swing the bat. 2 outs, bases are empty. First pitch to Stewart is sinker right in at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Tyndall's next pitch is a ground ball for a short on 2 off to Keever. He straightens up, throws the changeup over to first. It's in time to get Stewart. But the inning is over. It's 2 runs on 2 hits. They go back-to-back. Smith and Woodcock, both with home runs for Woodcock. His first professional hit, his first professional home run. We're taking a break. We'll come back for the third inning on 860 AM.
In health, as in life, there is research and there's reality. Education, then experience. That's why when you tune into the Healthiest Hour on radio, you'll hear from a variety of doctors and health experts that not only have the credentials, but also the real-world experience in helping you achieve a better state of health. So join me, David Snow, on Dr. Health Radio, every Saturday morning at 9, here on 860 AM. The Answer.
America Matters, featuring Leo Zaki, redefines talk radio by featuring show hosts from around the globe and topics that are relevant to your life, blending human interest stories with finance, science, education, and politics. You'll want to tune in every Sunday at 9 p.m. to be part of the conversation. Leo and his guests are informative, entertaining, and slightly controversial. Don't miss a single moment of America Matters every Sunday at
slow down, not freeway. Jeez. People here drive way too
Welcome back to Ballers
reckless.
Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Colin with you. 3-0 Oakland here in the top of the third. Stiz will face 9-1-2 Sam Lowe, Henry George, and Kevin Jimenez. Sam Lowe, we have not seen yet this year, just 11 at-bats. He's played in 11 games as a defensive replacement. He has no hits yet. The first pitch is ball one.
Yeah,
Stiz looking into Clark. The next pitch to Lowe is a fastball right on the inside for strike one, 1-1. From the windup, the pitch, fastball high. Sam Lowe from Charleston Southern University. Batted just 147 this year at Charleston Southern, but apparently is a wizard with the glove. 50 games he played in for Charleston Southern. And if you're not a catcher at the Division I level, you're batting 147 and you are playing every day, then you have got quite the glove. The 3-1. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. It's 3-2. Let's see if we get the big breaker here.
He only became the starting shortstop halfway through 2024 as well for Charleston Southern, so he had to really prove himself, and he was able to earn that starting spot late on in his college career.
This is next pitch. It swung on and fouled away. It was back to the fastball. 3 strikeouts for Stiz thus far. Here's the 3-2. On its way, the fastball is high and he loses them. It's ball 4. Second walk for Stiz. Now here in the top of the third, we're going to keep the segments coming. It's time for the question on the answer. This is going to be less a trivia question, more of a get to know Nevada Colin a little bit better. Nevada, I'd like to know, we're talking about, I was just thinking about the Florida League because Stephen Wilmer's from Sarasota, and we added a couple new guys this week. You are also from Florida.
Indeed.
And next pitch from Stiz to the backstop. Wild pitch that gets
Bicycles
down
don't
to second.
care. They just go right across the intersection.
How much minor league baseball did you watch, either in Florida or otherwise?
A little bit. I saw one Daytona Tortugas game in person. I've been to an Asheville Tourist game up in North Carolina. I've been to the minor league ballparks a lot for spring training. Where the Breaking Marauders play, I've been there. Used to be called McKechnie Field.
1-0 to George, the fastball to the knees. When did you go to the either Tortugas or Bradenton game?
Tortugas was the summer of 2021 when I was a broadcaster in the Florida Collegiate Summer League.
George takes a pitch low. It's 2-1 now with Lowe at second. 3-0. Oakland leads here in the top of the third.
Bradenton was for spring training. I used to go watch Sarasota area games. That's where the O's played in Sarasota.
Stop.
2-1 to George. The fastball low again. 3-1 to Henry George, who singled to begin the first inning, was left at second base. Leadoff walk and wild pitch of a man at second. Stiz's next pitch is a breaking ball, and it drops in for strike one.
But yeah, just about every spring training, my family and I would go down and watch the Baltimore Orioles play, and sometimes, we'd catch a game at McKechnie if it was Orioles Pirates. That was in Bradenton.
Stiz throws, it's a ground ball down the first base line, gobbled up by Martinez. He'll go to the back himself for out number one.
So sick of it.
So the runner low will move on to third. And that'll bring up Jimenez. It's a productive out for George, but he's the kind of guy that will be upset that he couldn't do better.
Fucking asshole. Stupid client. Oh, Mike, shut the fuck up.